Yeah. You already know. You know the vibes. Big things jumping off, popping off. But you see what the title of my thing is today, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm seeing a lot of videos coming out, surfacing about promoters and different people not wanting to work with this one or that one. Or when you got to get permission to negotiate a fight, are you really a fan? You got to get permission to go negotiate a fight or go talk to the people on the other side for basically doing a ring around the roses with your fighters. Watered you down. Now, you can keep paying these people to push that narrative for you, but it's 2020, man. You know, the real fights need to be made happening. Monty, what's going on, brother? What's going on, my brother? I'm just breaking down this. They talking about how Sean Porter had to get permission to go discuss a fight with Top Rank, man. You know? So what I'm saying is if you a boss, right? You shouldn't need permission to go over there and negotiate a fight. You should just be able to make it happen. You know? But let's see if that fight unfolds now. Because allegedly Sean Porter got permission to go try to negotiate a fight with Terrence Crawford. That's a good fight. 2020. So we gonna see what happens with that, man. You know, I hope some of these other fights can be made, as far as like Charlo and Boo Boo, and you know, it's time to cross the street, man. You know, all that this side of the street, that side of the street, that's watering the game down. You know, that shit is like watering the game down. It's like let these fighters fight one another now, man. At the end of the day, that's what they are. They fighters, man. You know, let them fight, man. You know, the only ones that's getting robbed is us as the fans, because you know we getting tricked into fights that, you know, not even meaningful. Prime example, right? It's a fight Saturday night. You see, I ain't really been talking big on it. They had the media event today at Gleason's. I didn't even care to cover it with Danny Garcia and shit. It's like it's not really a mainstay for me, man. Yeah, I'm running around doing some errands, man. So don't mind me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Just got off the clock. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying, it's like that fight, yo. My man Danny Garcia's fighting Cherry, man. That's why I'm not promoting that. I'm not pushing that on my channel or nothing, man. He's fighting the dub. He's fighting a straight dub, man. Shout out to Jared Hurd, though, man. Jared Hurd, Cool Boy Step, yeah, my peoples. You know, I still might pull up and support y'all. But as far as that main event, straight PG, pure garbage, man. Straight trash, man. Straight trash. Man, I'm going live, running around, showing how Jack moves. Got some contracts and shit right here. How my lawyer overlooked these.
High temperatures in the upper 30s, and that's pretty much what the average time of the year. And that's nice, maybe clear and cold, low temperatures dropping down a low based on a lot of wind chill with this. For Thursday, lots of sunshine, although late day clouds.
Let me make a copy.
High temperatures on Thursday.
I'll give you the original and I'll take the copy.
And I'll be back in a few minutes with the 7-day outlook, including the weekend. And as you look at the weekend, we
Just dropping off?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, I'll take you Friday?
Yes, thank you. Alright. Get back to it. Like I was saying, man, all that in-house, this side of the street don't go to that side of the street. It watered the game down. They got fighters looking sore. They got fighters looking suspect. They got fighters looking like they scared to fight. You know, it's killing the game. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. Because at the end of the day, they all are warriors, man. The people want to see fights, man. You know what I'm saying? People want to see the best fight the best. Like, that's why I said hopefully this year we could get a Tank Davis, Ron Garcia, you know, these fights, man. Man, shout out to Mama Westbrook. Mama Westbrook just texted me. Jax be doing it, man. My man, he pulling out in front of me. Shout out to my man Monty Brown. Monty, man, I bet y'all, I'm telling you, I got some shit going on, man. So it's like I really ain't been able to do videos, but I checked out that video you did. Yo, man, you killed them dudes, man. Yeah, you really talented at what you do, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater, man. I give it up, man. You talented at what you do, bro. How you broke them niggas' videos down and used 2-1 Fu. Yo, me and my brother was at the crib crying the other night. I showed him that shit, yo. I was like, yo, you gotta see this shit. Yeah, he threw the drag queen shit, the 2-1 Fu, and murdered them niggas, man. That shit was real entertaining and funny, man. Facts, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep smashing all them niggas, man. Yeah, we was crying, man. I showed him that shit. Yo, we was in the crib crying. I was like, yo, he killed them, man. I was like, yo, that dude is dangerous, man. I said, yo. Yeah, he shitted on them. For real. But shit, that's all like, it's 2020, man. The boxing fans want to see these fights, man. And I'm optimistic that they could be made now, because you see Oscar De La Hoya is desperate, man. He's willing to work with the PBC now. He's desperate. You see fighters. You already see Al and Bob is working together. You know, Tyson Fury, Wilder. Unfortunately, you know, shout out to the Spence. He had the car accident, but that fight was going to happen. Him and Terrence Crawford. So they working. You know what I'm saying? The people are working together, man. That's what it's about, man. Getting these major fights, man. Because that's all I'm a big advocate for, man, is the major fights. Because like I said, my young boys is coming up, and you know, like, I don't know who we gonna sign with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my young jacks is the #1 ranked prospect in the country, 17 years old. You know, it's a lot of offers on the table. I don't know who we gonna sign to though, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's not about money. You know what I'm saying? Like how when I consult and I advise him, I'm like, the money's gonna come. It's about building you to be a champion. Like, at the end of the day, you don't want to cherry pick your way to the top, because then when you get a real fight, you ain't gonna know how to respond. You know, so you want to go somewhere where they're not holding your hand, but you got to be a man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight. You gotta earn your spot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was telling him. I'm like, because he's telling me, like, you know, he just wants to just take the easiest route. There's no such thing as an easy route in becoming a world champion, a real world champion. Because at the end of the day, when you're a world champion, you are the best. You are the hunted. It's no longer you hunting. You are the hunted. You got the target on your back. Everybody wants you. So when you get there, you got to be ready to defend that, man. You know, shout out to J-Rock, man. Julian J-Rock Williams, man. You know, you got knocked off, but like I said, man, you're a stand-up dude. You're going to bounce back. You know, that kid Rosario, hydrated like crazy, man. That's what I said, man. It needs to be more regulations on his rehydration, because it looked like he got some IVs or something. That kid like blew up, bro. Like, he was a light heavyweight in there, man. Not taking nothing away from his victory, but he was like big, man. He was huge, man. For real. Like, to rehydrate that big in 24 hours is remarkable, man. Who's his nutritionist? Who's his strength and conditioner? Like, put me on, man. Put me on. Yeah, man. I'm out here cruising, man. I'm saying? Trying to get to the crib. You know, see my daughters. Do the family thing. But I just wanted to touch that subject, man, because I see a lot of videos surfacing about like certain fights they trying to make. So that's a good step in the right direction, man, because all the in-house fighting, whether it's top-ranked guys only fighting top-ranked guys, down the fighters. You guys are watering down the fighters doing that, man. Like, hopefully, you know, what's his name gets past Jojo Diaz, because that's not an easy out. Jojo Diaz is an Olympian. He's going to be extra big at 130. Hopefully, Tevin Farmer gets past him. And you see, he called out Gary Russell. That's an excellent fight. You know, Tevin Farmer's my guy. Like, you know, that's my guy. Gary Russell, that's family, man. Bang, bang, Russell gang. You know, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I can in that fight. But at the end of the day, that's a fight for boxing. And boxing is winning that fight. And that's a great fight for their families, because at the end of the day, both of them will receive a major payday to provide for their family. And that's what it's all about, because they are prize fighters. So at the end of the day, they are fighting for a prize. You know, so I just got my fingers crossed that Tevin can take care of business, come out unharmed. You know, Gary's definitely going to take care of business. Gary staying sharp. I talked with Antonio yesterday briefly. You know, they sharp, man. They ready to go February 8th. You can expect what you expect from the Russells, man. Well prepared, highly intelligent, dominant performances. Like, everybody's talking about this Gary's fighting is big and size and all that. Gary been fighting bigger guys his whole life, man. Ain't nothing new. You know, you will see hand speed, intelligence, just overall, you know, what Gary brings to the table, man. Intelligence, man. Sharpness, great counterpunching, hand speed, defense, all that good stuff, man. You know, I like to call it the Gary Gumbo Russell pot, man. That's what you're gonna see, man. But I'm a little hesitant with Tevin Farmer getting past Jojo Diaz, because if you don't know, you can look it up. He already has a rematch clause. You know, that's always good to have. But sometimes when a fighter goes in there with a rematch clause in the back of his mind, it's like, bro, you know, you a little iffy? Are you a little wary? You know, but it's always good to have that. But I just, you know, me personally, Tevin's my guy, man. Slick guy, smooth. Hopefully he got a little pop, man, but he never really had pop. So that's the thing that is like hesitant with me. Is he gonna have enough on the shots to keep Jojo off him? Because, yo, Jojo can fight, man. You guys can check this out for yourself, man. After Jojo, right, fought Gary Russell, right? He fought Gary young, man. You know, Gary handled him. But, yo, he couldn't get no big fights after that, man. You know why that is? Because he was a threat, man. He's a threat, man. 130 is wide open. 130 is wide open. The boy Prime Time, Lil B-Hop, formerly Lil B-Hop, just won some type of title, interim, some kind of WBA world title at 130. I know I talked to Abraham Nova. Shout out to my man Abraham Supernova. He just signed with Top Rank. He was talking about fighting a little Prime Time. You know, he said he's coming for a strap. So the title holders in that division, if I'm not mistaken, you have Jamel Herring. You have the Mexican dude. His name slips my mind, starts with a B. You have now Chris Colbert. And the IBF champion who's fighting next Thursday, Tevin Farmer. So shit could get real interesting at 130. Real interesting at 130. You know, like, yo, the lighter weights is cooking right now. 135 is a hot, yeah, there you go. Shout out to my man, Monty Brown. Monty Brown be on it, man. Bouchette. I said, if I'm saying it wrong, pardon me, man. You know, I'm from the hood, man. I never was good with pronunciations and speaking. You know what I'm saying? I could talk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, a little ghetto, man. I can keep it real. I ain't no shame in my game, man. But yeah, Bruchet. That's that the 130. Yo, for like 140. That's why I said 2020 is gonna be an amazing year. It's already starting off with a bang, man. Julian Williams got knocked off with a crazy upset. Shout out to J-Rock though, man. That's my guy, man. Solid dude, man. I know he's gonna bounce back. Cause J-Rock is an old school warrior, man. J-Rock's not one of these dudes where a loss defines him. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the get back, man. Shout out to Pat Day. Rest in peace to Pat Day. Hey, man. That's came back, and people know my history with them. It up, like at the end of the day, I'm a man. Charlo bounced back and knocked Tony Harrison out. Like that's what it's about. He picked himself up. He felt he was robbed. He put that work into them, and he got his title back. He got his title back. That's what it's about, bouncing back. Never be afraid to lose, man. For real. Too many of these fighters be scared to let that O go, man. Like, man, that O is nothing. Word, me personally, like I was in the gym last night with the young boys, and we was talking like one of my guys lost in the amateurs in one of the fights. I'm like, yo, that's good. A loss is good because a loss will fuel you. Now you gotta work hard, man. I said when you win all the time, you get lazy, you get comfortable. You get laxative. And your mama whoop your ass, or your dad whoop your ass. That shit tighten you up. You know what I'm saying? You get that switch to your ass. That shit tightens you up. Like, sometimes you need to get tightened up, man. Alright. You run around here winning too much, you're gonna get too comfortable. Thinking shit is sweet. Ain't shit sweet, man. I'm just super excited, man. I'm gonna get home, take care of what I gotta take care of with my daughters. Cause I'm gonna get a little subject right now. Zion Williams is making his debut tonight, man. Long awaited debut, man. Can't wait to see him finally touch a regular season NBA game. And another thing, man, today is the anniversary of my man, the Black Mama, when Kobe won off and dropped 81, man. Hopefully they got that on NBA TV, man. If they real, they should have that on right now. That's a vintage game, and Kobe did his thing. Kobe's that guy, man. But yeah, man, we got the fight Saturday night at the Barclays. Shout out to Cool Boy Stuff. Shout out to my guy Greg Hackett. I'll definitely be out there Friday, child, man, at the hotel. I'm gonna have my daughters with me. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. Sit down, chop it up with you, the whole team. Shout out to Swift Hearn, Coach Robbins. Come out there and check y'all. It's sad that, I'm gonna see what's up, man. I'm gonna see what's up, cause like I'm not a big Danny Garcia fan, man. And it has nothing to do with him wanting to fight EJ and Earl Spence. I just like all the guys that was out there to fight, man. He could have fought you guys. You know what I'm saying? He could have fought like another top echelon welterweight, man. Like, come on, man. This is like. I feel insulted, man. You know why? Because like I love the fights. I go to all the fights, whether amateur, the young guys coming up at the Paramount, the Barclays, Madison Square Garden, all over. I just feel like that main event fight between Danny Garcia and Ivan is it's a slap in the face, man. Because the dude he's fighting is not a main event type of fighter, man. I just gotta keep it real, man. It's like, yeah, they could have gave you guys, you know what I'm saying? But it's like this dude is like he's like so scared.